Hello everyone, welcome back to the Martialist Mindset Health and Fitness channel. This was the second video in my Starting Calisthenics series and will deal with the pulling movements of bodyweight training. In my last video, I focused mostly on pushing movements, but in this video, I'll be focusing mostly on pull-ups. So let's get right into it. Pulling exercises, whether in the horizontal or vertical plane, both target muscles such as the lats, rhomboids, rear delts, biceps, and forearms. When it comes to bodyweight exercises, the pull-up is the benchmark for general pulling/upper body strength. But due to a more sedentary lifestyle, the average person's ability to push is about twice as strong as their ability to pull. Knowing this fact, it's safe to say that most people won't be able to bang out several clean pull-ups on their first time around. Although, just like any exercise, we can use progressions and progressive overload to build up to the pull-up. Let me show you what I mean. One of the most important exercises for building up to full pull-ups is the bodyweight row. It works the lats, rhomboids, rear delts, biceps, and forearms, just like the standard pull-ups would, and also mimics the same movement. But since the movement occurs in the horizontal plane, you only pull up about 50% of your body weight compared to the 100% of a real pull-up. To perform the bodyweight row at home, grab an old bed sheet, preferably a thin one, and tie a knot at the end of it. Next, find the door, throw the sheet over the door, and make sure the knot is right behind it. Once that is set up, close the door. Finally, put your feet close to the door and place your hands at about chest height to start. Slowly lean back with your shoulders back and down and arms locked out. Then drive your elbows behind you. You have now performed your first bodyweight row. To make this exercise more difficult, bring your hands lower on the bed sheet and remember to squeeze your back muscles at the top of every rep. The next exercise we'll focus on is the dead hang. Dead hangs are excellent for improving grip strength, shoulder mobility, and core strength. It also gives a really good stretch in the chest. When it comes to pull-ups, dead hangs are the starting point. If you're not strong enough to grip the bar, you definitely won't be capable of pulling your entire body weight. To perform the dead hang, find something sturdy to hang on, such as a home gym pull-up bar, and simply hang on the bar. Allow your shoulder blades to upwardly rotate, elevate, and slightly protract. Attempt to hold this position for as long as possible with a goal of 30 seconds to 1 minute to begin. Even after becoming proficient at pull-ups, remember to never stop training dead hangs. The longer you can hang on the bar, the more time you have to do multiple pull-ups and the less energy you have to focus on keeping a solid grip. The third exercise that I'll be demonstrating is the negative pull-up. This is the opposite end of the dead hang and will help you to build strength and control at the top and eccentric portion of your pull-up. What you want to do is find something stable to hang on, like for the dead hang, and jump to the top of a pull-up. Hold yourself in this position for about 5 seconds, then slowly lower yourself to the dead hang. As you progress, you'll be able to control your descent with more precision, increasing your overall strength. And if you can already do pull-ups, these are a great exercise to superset with after you've done your set of pull-ups. But remember to always control the descent so to not injure the shoulder or elbow joint. The fourth exercise we'll focus on is the scapular pull-up. This form of pull-ups focuses on awareness and control of the shoulder blades, aka the scapula. Scapular pull-ups mimic the transition from passive to active hang that you would see in normal pull-ups, so it's great for building strength in the beginning range of motion. It also is a great exercise for building grip strength and improving shoulder health. To perform the scapular pull-up, find something to hang on and begin in a dead hang. Next, transition to an active hang by depressing and downwardly rotating your shoulder blades. Lastly, lower yourself back to a dead hang. You've just performed a scapular pull-up. To be more efficient in your routines, you can even combine scapular pull-ups with dead hangs to make it a one big bang for your buck exercise that works both active and passive hangs. The last exercise in next week's video will be the standard pull-up. This is the main exercise we look to build up to. To make the movement less overwhelming, I'll break it down into 4 parts: the dead hang, active hang, concentric, and eccentric. When getting on the bar for pull-ups, we always start off in a dead hang, then transition to an active hang, begin the eccentric by pulling the body up with the biceps and upper back muscles, and end by slowly lowering back into a dead hang. I recommend performing pull-ups like this until the 4 parts that I mentioned become one fluid motion. This is an example of what the 4 parts look like in one fluid motion. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the second part of my Starting Calisthenics series. The comments from the last one really made me happy to see how these regimens can help those who just started exercising and don't want to commit to a gym. I don't want to drag out this outro too long, so I'll end it off like last video by giving you an exercise routine with the movements from the video. First, we're going to start off with bodyweight rows with a target of 3 to 4 sets for 25 reps. Then you're going to move on to dead hangs with a target of 3 to 4 sets of 30 seconds to 1 minute holds. Thirdly, you're going to move on to negative pull-ups with a target of 3 to 4 sets of 3 to 10 reps. And lastly, you're going to move on to scapular pull-ups with a target of 3 to 4 sets of 3 to 10 reps. Use this routine consistently, and I guarantee you'll build up to clean pull-ups in no time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You in the rock kid.